Welcome back to Inside Boxing's Throwdown. My name is Steve Johnson. Once again, we're here at the Denver Boxing Academy in Denver, Colorado. My special guest is Misael Lopez. He's Colorado's 2015 Golden Gloves non-citizen champion. Not able to advance because of the USA boxing rules that non-citizens are not able to advance, although they will take all these kids' money. That's a subject that we will touch on later. But Misael, we were on our last segment, we were talking about that you're going to be in a tournament coming up this weekend. It is the Desert Storm World Amateur Boxing Championships in Indio, California. Your opponent is someone that you had a chance to observe. He was here at the USA qualifiers down in Colorado Springs a few weeks ago. Tell the fans about your opponent, what you know about him, what you expect from him, what you expect from yourself.
All right, thanks, Steve. I'm really excited for this tournament, for this fight, man, for this championship fight. As we've talked about it before, I'm not allowed to advance a lot of these tournaments, because I'm a non-citizen. So to me, this is everything, man. To me, this is one of the biggest chances I've had in my amateur career so far. So for me, this is big, man. It's really big. I've been training hard for it. I got to watch him at the Springs at the qualifying tournament. So I got to watch him a little bit, and I think he's a great fighter, man. I think he's a great, humble fighter, and I think he just brings it on. I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. I'm excited to be there, and I'm just more excited to finally be at such a big fight. That's what we always wanted. That's what we trained for, and finally I'm gonna get this exposure. I'm finally gonna get to show that I belong with these top-ranked fighters. That I belong with these big names, and I'm working hard for it, man. I think I belong there, and I'm gonna show it, man. I'm gonna show you.
Well, you mentioned that your opponent is Genaro Gamez. You said the top one. You cherish the idea of being able to fight top fighters. How top fighter is he? What is his ranking as far as you know?
I believe he's I think he's third. He might be third. I think he's first, actually. I think he might be first. He's first in our division in the U.S. So, I mean, that's what you want, man. You want to fight the best. I'm one of the fighters always looking for that, man. When you beat the best, you become the best, So hopefully I get this done. We've been working hard, and I believe I will do it, man. I believe I'll bring the BCR title back home, and I think we're ready for it, man. I'm excited for this.
Okay, now you're excited about this. We're excited for you here. Let's talk briefly about, regardless of what happens in this fight, what is your next step?
Man, I think we're getting close to maybe wrapping it up in my amateur career, man. If like I said, with this non-citizen stuff, it makes it really hard for you to keep trying to keep staying in the amateur. Sometimes it doesn't make a lot of sense because I can't do a lot of these tournaments. So if that doesn't work out, we're gonna be pushing it to go to the pros pretty soon, man. And just keep getting there, trying to become champion here pretty soon. I think I'm gonna do it, man. We're working hard. I got a great team. My coach is one of the best in the game, I believe, man. My parents are behind me. I got great people behind me. And I think that's the plan, man.
Now, you said that your family's behind you. I know your mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, you named them. You talked about their support. I will question a little bit. You said your coach is one of the best in the game. We'll talk about that later, okay?
Sure.
We'll work that one out later. We'll talk about that. But anyway, on a serious note, let's talk about this tournament specifically. I happen to know that this is the 14th year that this tournament has gone on. I don't think we've ever had a Colorado kid that has gone. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard of any Colorado kid going. Do you feel any added pressure of representing Colorado in this tournament?
Oh man, I've been to Louisiana before the fight. I've been different other places like California before. So I don't feel a lot of pressure. I feel like I have kind of an obligation to go show them what our city does. I think we have some of the best boxers here, but we don't see it a lot because for whatever reason, but I think we have some of the best boxers, and I think I'm gonna go out there and show it to them, man. Colorado has, we have mountains, we have great training. Our fighters train hard, man. I get to spar with a lot of these guys, Escamilla and all these guys, and Manny Lopez, and I feel like we have such good talent, man. I don't know. I think I'm ready to go prove that Colorado's really up there, man. A lot of people don't take it serious like this shit.
Yeah, and Misael just mentioned that the mountains in Colorado. You're one of your guys you talked about earlier, Terrence Crawford.
Oh, yeah.
He actually comes and trains down in Colorado Springs. He said because he wants that altitude training and it helps him out a lot. You mentioned David Escamilla here. You mentioned Manny Lopez, two up-and-coming professionals. Okay, when you turn professional, I know that your coach Aurelio Martinez is going to guide you along slowly the way that it should be done. Okay, so we don't have any problem with that. Let's talk about one thing before we go. I want to make sure that everyone knows that this particular Desert Storm World Amateur Boxing Championships will be televised live on Telemundo, an affiliate of Telemundo, where it will be tape delayed, be recorded, where we'll show it right here on Inside Boxing Throwdown for all the fans to get a chance to see Misael Lopez go defeat Genaro Gamez on Saturday night. And other than that, Misael, let's talk about you. One thing, we got 1 second, a couple seconds left. Tell me about how you're feeling. How you feel right now. How do you feel mentally? How do you feel physically?
Oh man, I feel great. I feel like this has been probably one of my best training camps so far. You know, my coach has been on me, you know, get your running, get your training. We've been working on things that, you know, we've worked on before. We're just stepping on it even more, you know, capitalize and make sure all those bad habits. You know, we're taking an approach on it kind of like a pro fight, man. You know, that's kind of how my coach is taking it. And we're working really hard, and I'm excited, man. More than anything, just to be at this level, you know, to get this kind of opportunity. And I'm gonna give it all, man. I'm gonna leave it all in the ring, and hopefully.
Cool.
Misael, I've asked you about every question I could ask you. Let's end this with you saying anything that you'd like to your fans.
I just want to say, man, you know, I've had a great group of friends, a great group of family that always been behind me, you know, so I just want to tell them that take advantage of this, man. They're gonna show it here at the I believe USBL is gonna stream it, right?
InsideBoxing THROWdown.
InsideBoxing THROWdown is gonna have it, so check it out, man. You know, this is gonna be a great fight, and I'm gonna give it all for you guys, man. So, you know, we're gonna keep doing what we do like we always do, man, and we're gonna really get down, man. Hopefully, you guys keep supporting me like you do, and this is for you guys, man. It's for Colorado. Let's go get it.
All right. There it is. You've heard it from Misael Lopez himself. Saturday night, Indio, California. The Desert Storm World Amateur Boxing Championships. Congratulations. I'm going to say congratulations in advance because I know you're going to get this done. On that note, hey, as usual, one of the things we do on InsideBoxing THROWdown when we finish up, Misael, we say, hey, get them hands up. Hands up.
Hands up. Always.